Hello everybody, welcome to Leech Wine TV. I am your host Mark Fusco, and we're here for another episode. Got a bottle here of Swaggie Shiraz, and got it because the name sounded funny. And you know those Aussies down south. So we're going to check it out. So it's the 2008 Swaggie Shiraz from southeastern Australia. Now, southeastern Australia is kind of a generic, not generic, but it's kind of the equivalent of California. It encompasses quite a bit of the southeastern part of Australia that actually has, that's broken down to smaller wine regions. So like kind of like say a state that has, say like California is the best example in the United States, would have Sonoma and Napa Valley and Central Coast. So that type of stuff. So the grapes can come from anywhere from that part of Australia, and let's check it out. So I'm definitely getting some red fruits. Mostly just fruit, so I think I'm getting something else out of it. I thought I was getting a bit of cocoa out of there, but nah, I think that was just a little fleeting aroma. Maybe a want of getting that, but I'm getting kind of cherry out of it. Let's go and taste it. Definitely fruity. Kind of a bubblegum quality to it. Not like it's really sugary sweet like Bubblicious and stuff like that, but kind of like a flavored bubblegum that's got a little bit of tartness to it. It's not bad. By the way, it's $8.98 at HEB Plus. Forgot to put the price there. It's kind of fruity. It's got a little tartness. The tannins are definitely present. You definitely need to pair this up with food. It's not something that you're just going to necessarily be drinking on a fall day. We're not quite at fall yet. Yeah, it's got a little tartness, a little bit of that fruit quality. It makes me think like bubblegum. Yeah. It's a decent wine. It's nothing spectacular. I'd say 83. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say it's going to be one of my most favorite wines ever. 83. I mean, it's nothing bad about it. I mean, it's drinkable. It's serviceable. I'm going to read the back of this. Now, there's a few other wines that are like this. They have different names, and we bought the Swaggie just because I like the name. But the back says, this wine is intended to taste like Australian Shiraz fruit and is not a wine that has been manipulated to taste like, in quotes, say, end quote, pepper. Which it doesn't. So that's kind of the typical what you get that a lot from Australian Shirazes. All you are getting is pure Shiraz ready to enjoy, just as the famous Swaggie did in the Great Australian Depression. Now, in my brief research, Swaggie is kind of I know you can tell on the label, especially with the light coming in, but it's basically a guy who looks like he has all of his possessions on him. And that's what they say a Swaggie is. It's kind of somebody that goes, a laborer that kind of goes from place to place looking for work and has pretty much all of his possessions. I'm guessing he had wine with him, and it was Shiraz. I don't know, but, it's all right. I don't know if it's worth $9, all right, but, it's all right. So I wouldn't tell anybody not to buy it. How about that? So, like I said, Southeastern Australia. There's not much I can get on this wine. There's no website. I found a couple references to the 2006 vintage. Really didn't find anything about 2007 or 2008. And it was kind of mixed on its reviews, and not even reviews. It's like, I found one place that gave it 3 out of 5 stars, and that's about it. So, I think I found another place that gave it like an 86 score. So, it's not something that you may not find this outside of San Antonio or Texas. It is distributed by Republic National Distributing Company out of Texas, but the Republic is, it's got a lot of, it's not just a Texas company, they're based in a lot of states. So you might find it in other states that they distribute in. Like I said, it's not a bad wine. I wouldn't tell somebody don't buy it. But if it was, say, $6, between $6 and $7, I'd be a little bit more inclined to suggest it as something that, go out and buy it because, it's worth that money. I think $9 is kind of pushing it. So anyway, that's it. Sommelier School has started back up. If you haven't watched it, click Sommelier School. We did the Rhone this week, or last Thursday. This Thursday we'll have the Loire Valley. And after that, I haven't decided if I'm going to go hit Languedoc or Provence. Definitely need to hit Champagne and Alsace. So I might do Alsace and then Champagne, and then we'll move into Italy. So make sure you do that. Friend me up if you have any questions, comments. Make sure you hit that. The video is being distributed to a lot of new places, so I may be getting some maybe getting some new viewers. So if you're not familiar with the site, head to the site. It's at the very end of the scroll. If you're watching this through the Vidler player, you've got the little thing down here that you can click. It takes you to the website. So check all that stuff out. Really appreciate you coming in, and we'll see everybody again tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by.